guys. Hi, hello, welcome. You've been looking for a new show to obsess over, and you did it. You found me one time for you. Also, one time, Molly Reddy Producy is in the chat, and when we were counting down from 3, 2, 1, she goes, Isa Castañano is in the chat. So, hello, Isa Castañano. Okay? So, guys, you did it. You found me. Amazing. I'm so happy to meet you. Or I'm so happy to have you back. We have a great show for you today. Okay, we've got SAG Awards fashion. We don't talk about anybody who won the awards. We want to talk about fashion, okay? We have Rihanna. We have, well, I guess now, regular old Meghan, okay? So, my name is Tefi. I am your host. This is a pop culture show, meaning that I am here to talk shit about celebrities with you, come up with my own opinions that I talk about like they are fact. Tefi, why would you do this? Because there's no business like business that isn't mine. Clap for me. Yeah. Okay, guys. I am super hyped for this show. Not because we have a special guest or anything, it's just me, but because we played my favorite game, and it's my favorite way to tell if someone is whack or not, if you should be wasting your time with them or not. And we played this game right before we went live, okay? Tefi, what game is it? You go around the table. It's a lot easier than you think. You go around the table with the people that you're with, and you go, hey, which one of all the Rihanna songs are your favorite Rihanna songs? And I am proud to announce that nobody on my team said Disturbia. So one time for you guys. That's when I knew. I was like, oh, God damn it, Tefi, you did good. You did real good, okay? And Molly and I both said Desperado, so it's a bad bitch team, okay? Only real bitches love Desperado. Or what's the other one that we love so much?
Needed Me.
Needed Me, of course. That's our bread and butter. Okay, anyway, so guys. Last week, when I last saw you on Friday, I was like, guys, my mom is coming with my brother and my sister, and my mom and I are gonna take a pole dancing class. I'm gonna share it with you. So apparently, every pole dance instructor was like, hey, it's a holiday, deuces, and we couldn't find anybody. I wanted to give you my business, I really did. I even wanted to get my mom those big little fucking clear heels. Just let her work it, but I wasn't given the opportunity. So Molly Reddy Producy was like, I have an idea. Why don't you guys do aerial yoga? And I was like, perfect. Awesome. My mom hanging from a rope, same thing, You still gotta use your core, whatever. And my mom and I were very, very silly, okay? And the instructor, how do I say this nicely? Okay. If I had to, she was this very pretty young girl, I wanna say 26, a year older than me. And she was a little cute model, and I was already annoyed because she had her beanie indoors. I don't know why that ticks me off, but I just set it. I was already, I was like, sir, please take off your beanie. Okay, so I was like, and then she started, okay, this is how I'm gonna say it nicely. If I had to guess her signs, I would say she's a Capricorn Sun, Taurus Moon, Virgo rising. Meaning, she was a fucking bitch, okay? So, this is the thing though, you know what I mean? It's aerial yoga, I'm with my mom. It's our first time doing it. We're silly little noodles, okay? We walk in, you just see this hammock, and within the first 4 fucking minutes, she has us upside down, but it's not you're gonna be upside down now. She's like, put your legs up and you're upside down. So me and my mom screamed. And you know what this lady said? She goes, I haven't been yelled at like that since I wanna say last week with Molly. But listen, she was like, hey, everybody, hey, this is a class, pay attention. And I was like, okay, so first, listen, the Virgo rising in me was like, okay, I see what you're doing, is taking control. I respect that. The Cancer sun in me was like, why are you yelling at me? And then the Leo moon was like, I know for a fucking fact that you are not yelling at me, okay? Because I will stand up. And my nail appointment isn't until tomorrow. I have nothing to lose. You know what I mean? And my mom saw me and she's like upside down. She's like, calma, calm yourself. I'm like, no, I'm about to fight. I'm about to Power Rangers Mighty Morph. No one talks to my mom that way, except me. No, you know what I mean? So. But honestly, like I haven't been upside down since I was like in a jungle gym when I was like 6 years old, and I got scared, so I let my legs go and I scraped my chin. It was a terrible time. So of course I'm traumatized. And she was like very yelly or whatever. She was cute though, besides the beanie, you know, whatever. And my mom was also very concerned because, hello, you're upside down. You're scared a boob is gonna pop out. That's not the first. And you know what, lady, Miss Ma'am? There were 75-year-olds in front of us that couldn't touch their toes. You had bigger fish to fry than me and my mom hanging upside down, giggling together, enjoying our Groupon. You know what I mean? And yes, she was beautiful, and I was annoyed. I was like, I'm not gonna. She was the best one in the class, obviously, because she's the instructor. And if you watch a show, you know, if I'm not LeBron, I'm nobody. Okay, so anyway. That was that. It was a fantastic time, except for the way I was verbally berated, but that's fine. Will I be returning? Not to that one. Not to that one. Okay, but more importantly, the next day, remember how I mentioned that I got my nails done? What's that? You need directions? You should just go over there, or maybe over here, or maybe, oh, I don't know, just those. But I'm gonna say something. I have never been prouder of this set of nails because I did something that I have never done before in my entire 29 years of this earth, ever. I sat down. The lady started doing my nails. It was a brand new salon, so I was more nervous than ever. You always want them to like you, like a teenage kids on the subway. I'm like, why do I need their acceptance, you know? So I sat down, she started, and I saw what she was doing, and I said this. Excuse me, I don't like what you're doing, and that's not what I asked for. I was like this. So she was like, oh, okay. And I was like, do you hate me or do you love me? You know what I mean? Like you still need them to like you. So every time she'd every time she'd tell me a joke when she was fixing it, I'd be like this, ha ha ha. But still I told her what I wanted and I got what I wanted. So it was totally 100% worth the surcharge of $190. So guys, more news in this monologue. We have a lot to unpack. Take me to the lab, Julie. Also, Steven, take me to the lab. All right. Pass me the coat. Oh, Molly, I'm already wearing a white coat. Okay. Guys, it is officially Aquarius season. Maybe that's why it was so spicy. Wow, it really is science. Okay, guys, so it's Aquarius season. Tefi, what does this mean? Let me help you. This is a great time for your social life, okay? Great time. Aquarians are people that love other people in like a very detached way. How do I know this? My boyfriend is one that have one-on-one experience with Aquarians, and let me tell you some of my experience. Okay, so I know that sounds weird. Like, what do you mean they love people in a detached way? It means that they can find something interesting in everybody that they meet. Jason, you better not be finding other bitches interesting because I swear to God. Okay, but anyway, all that detachment that they carry around helps them be like non-judgmental. Text Jason right now and ask him if he's talking to other bitches. Anyway, so Aquarians are known for being eccentric. You know what I mean? They're like, if I had to describe them, they would be somebody that like they look for things that are unique in other people, and they celebrate differences. And that is a lot lighter than Capricorn season, right? Capricorn season, we were all focused on our goals. We were so focused on where we were falling short, and they were so obvious to us, and we were trying to reach up to these goals, right? Okay, so Aquarius season, but now is a very social season, not so isolating like when we're talking about the things that we want to accomplish and that stress. We want to be more social now, okay? And also, this is a sign that is really internal and complex, and a lot of overthinking can happen during this time. So, like, if you feel weighted by the political state of the world, or maybe you're more interested in social justice, that's totally normal. It sounds like a doctor. Don't worry, that's totally normal, okay? But this is a great time to come together, network with people, make new connections, maybe new business, okay? Maybe get to know your coworkers or peers together. So yes, should the company that I work for take us out for a happy hour? Yes, that's exactly the right. If you were thinking about it, Tom and Greg, now is the time, okay? So Tefi, what are some basic tips for Aquarius season? 1, don't bottle up your feelings. Aquarians are the water bearers. You know what I mean? What does that mean? You scoopies a lot of agüita, a lot of water, and then what happens? You hold it in, and then it all comes out. No, we gotta, let's do a self-check-in every now and then, okay? 2, have people around you that support your ideas. What do I mean by that? You know, like, you need a righty-producey, okay? Unfortunately, I only know one. And she is mine. But you know, like I'm kind of the person that like, if I have a crazy idea, I share it with Molly, she's able to tell me like, this is how we can do this. You know, you need somebody that's like, or straight up, hey, that's not gonna work. You know what I mean? But we can do this. You need someone who's a doer. Who are your doers? Well, Molly's a Taurus moon. Science. But your Tauruses, your Scorpios, your Leos, these are your doers. These are your makers. These are your shakers, okay? 3, plan an adventure. I'm not saying to go to fucking Cambodia, unless you want to, whatever. But what I'm saying is plan a staycation with your friends, go to dinner, sit at the communal table. I take that back, never sit at the communal table. But Aquarius season is more like the more the merrier, you know what I mean? So take advantage of that. Like I said, big group dinner, big weekend activity, go skiing, whatever. I'm already exhausted by Aquarius season. I'm exhausted. Okay, so should we just get into the show? Woo! Should we talk about the opinions, the gossip, the juice, the 411, the opinions, the drama, the juice? Yes! Okay, let's do it. Right after this break. Okay, let's talk about the SAG Awards. Okay. People won them. Let's look at the red carpet. Okay, first up, Jennifer Aniston. Jenny. Okay, look. Jennifer Aniston is constantly nipping every episode of Friends all the time. I don't think Jennifer Aniston has ever been warm a day in her life. She should carry around what's that blanket they give marathoners immediately because the bitch is cold. Okay? Like, don't get me wrong. Nipples are my favorite accessory. Okay? Like, I love a good nip moment. I really, really do. In fact, I love a nip moment so much that my stylist Martin is like, are you wearing a bra today? And I'm like, no, and he's like, well, that's normal. You know, like, I love a nipple moment as much as the next Jennifer Aniston, okay? But I feel like she also, like, she owns the slip in every color, you know? Like, I've seen the slip on her. Like, imagine it in black. We've seen it. Imagine it in forest green. We've seen it, you know? And I get it. I get why you love the silk slip. It's cozy. It's comfy. It's cute. It's easy. But give me something else, Rachel, please. Give me something else to work with. A choker, a necklace, a bracelet. Give me a little purse. Give me a little purse in the shape of an animal. Give me one thing that I can be like, okay, this is a look that like was thought through versus like, oh, just steam it and put it on. You know what I mean? Oh, give me something a little bit more, you know? So I want to be able to look at Jennifer and be like, hey, great look versus, oh, nips. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let's move on. Jennifer, good seeing you. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. You lost me there with that last look. What awards was that? Golden Globes? Oscar? No, Kim. Golden Globes? She lost me there when she looked like old Christmas packaging. You know what I mean? But the bitch is back. She must have watched the show. She must have watched the show. So, and also, let me just say, I know what you're thinking, but Tefi, why? It's just like a basic dress. It's tailored well, and also it's a $9 million necklace. That's all a bitch needs. Okay, like what dress? Okay, next. Good seeing you, J-Lo. Sarah Hyland. Am I obsessed with it? No. Is it cute? Yeah. Does she always look cute? Yeah. Would I say this created like a moment for me? No. Is it spray tan bomb? Yeah. Does she look like she's gonna scream, crack the lava? Yes, 100%. 100%. And that's where I'm gonna leave that. Next. I need a moment before I get into this because I feel fear. I feel fear in my bones. I knew I was gonna have something to say once I saw the therapist necklace. I look at me and tell me that you don't see Meryl looking at you saying, and how does that make you feel? Like from the clavicle up, I'm getting very namaste therapist. And from the clavicle down, I'm getting Renee Zellweger, Reese Witherspoon. And you see it too. And you see it too. You don't think it hurts me to talk about Meryl like this? You don't think it fucking hurts me? That's my mom. And you know what, Meryl? Miranda Priestley would never, ever. I'm sorry, I yelled. Guys, it's just, you know what it is? It's just that, I think that she just doesn't like, okay, this sounds like I'm calling her like a hobo, but like, it sounds like, to me, it looks like she just doesn't care anymore. She's already been to every award in double-digit times. She knows everybody, so she's like, dame la fucking el vestido, let me steam it, and then I'll shave my legs in the car. I have my Milani makeup in my bag, like, let's go. You know what I mean? I'm not here to impress anybody. If anybody wants to be impressed by me, they can come to my house and look at my fucking Oscars. And you know what? I get it. Next. Bye, Meryl. Love you. Caleb, you're cute and you know it. You know you're cute. He looks so cute and so handsome and so cute and handsome. And he's like, this is like something that when Teen Vogue was still like a magazine, they would always have like, my bad. That didn't work out. But you know when they would have like new faces to watch? You know what I mean? And they'd like go through people and like Jesse McCartney was on there and Aaron Carter was on there and they were wrong. But like this is like something that you would see in like a new editorial about like an upcoming actor that you should keep an eye on. You know what I mean? Like I love the ankle out. It's very like crooner to me, like Frank Sinatra, My Funny Valentine. Like I love it. I love actually he might be my best dressed. Okay. Millie Bobby Brown. Okay, so she's 15, right? And I remember being 15 and wanting to look older and mature, you know what I mean? You know, so that I could go to je ne sais quoi, like maybe a college party. You know, not be like, hey, what's up? You're 15. I'm like, no, I'm not. You know, like and I'm getting a lot of, hey, I want to be taken seriously vibes. Okay. But you look at me and tell me that Kris Jenner would have rocked this shit. Come on. Millie, you can't go from flower girl to mother of the bride. You can't. You can't. You know what? Us three together, we look like the First Wives Club DVD cover. And Chris's tits are younger than all of us. Okay? Anyway. Bye, Kris. See you later. And Millie, my bad. Next. Oh, surprise. Zoe looks amazing. Oh, look, she's both classy and edgy and gorgeous and trendy and refreshingly cool and effortless. Oh, we're so surprised. At this point, I need you to fuck it up one time. Do it for us. I want you to prove that you're fucking human. You think I'm supposed to walk around with people like you on Earth? No, I'm gonna stay indoors. I'm not doing this shit with you. You brought bad gloves, you bad bitch. I'm wearing gloves tomorrow, Martin. I'm not letting this bitch win. Absolutely not. Bad bitch, you in first place. Oh my God. Surprise, she killed it. Surprise, she's an it girl. Surprise, I'm never gonna look like her. Next, I'm depressed. Margot. I too have frequented an Urban Outfitters. Why would you? I get wanting to be high fashion and punk and a little dark and like. Why would you do something that Gwen Stefani could do? You know what I mean? Look, we already lived through the Gwen Stefani 2003 Alice in Wonderland vibe. We already lived through it. We've moved on. Give me something new. Also, you know who else would have rocked this? Keira Knightley. Okay, so is it? Oh, it's just because Keira's so. It's because she's thin. She looks good in everything. Mind your business. Keira would have killed it. Keira would have killed it. Okay. Also, don't do sexy punk. You know, like edgy. When Cate Blanchett and Rooney Mara might pop up too. They kill that shit too. Givenchy from head to toe kills it. Do I look ridiculous talking about fashion when I'm in a blazer? No. Okay, cool. Thank you. Guys, so, you know what? What I didn't need was like the plaid and the ruffles. You know what? Kim, our righty, said she looks like an average Levine. You know what? Now that I watch High School Musical, I can do the High School Musical jokes. Sharpay had better fashion. No, you know what? Sharpay's brother's fedora had better fashion moments. That is probably the meanest thing I've ever said. No, the meanest thing I've ever said is one time this guy was trying to like become one of my suitors back in the day, and he kept sending me memes, and they were so bad that I DM'd him back, and I was like, hey, just quit it. Your memes aren't good. And he said, fuck you. And I was like, I deserved it. I deserve it. Next. Everybody slow clap with me. That's how you fucking do it. You look like a fucking movie star. Oh, you look like Gypsy Rose and a movie star. I can't get over it. I'll never get over it. But like, this is exactly what I didn't know that I wanted, but now I know that I needed. I knew you could do it. This is a fucking movie star. This is like a Nicole Kidman moment. I could see like Anne Hathaway wearing this too. You know what I mean? Like a starlet. Am I saying Anne Hathaway is a starlet? Yes! She deserves it. Okay, so final thought. So, I mean, Joey, you did great, honey. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Okay, guys, so final thoughts about the red carpet. Sarah Hyland, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take off your dress, give it to Millie Bobby Brown, okay? Millie Bobby Brown, you're gonna take off your dress and you're gonna give it to Meryl Streep. And then Meryl Streep, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your dress and then you're gonna give it to the trash can. Meryl, I'm so sorry. You know what, Meryl, if you're listening, I didn't write any of that. It was all my writers, Molly Brunk and Kim. It was all her. It was all them. I didn't think anything at all, okay? Let's be right back after this break. I need someone to hold me. Let me just say, side note, to the control team, these commercial breaks are not long enough to give Molly the opportunity to validate me the way that I need. Okay? Just letting you know. I need 2 rounds of 45 seconds, not just one 45 second, you know? Okay, so Meghan Markle and the Prince Harry saga continues. No, this is not a Harry Potter novel. Doesn't that sound like that? Harry Potter and the saga continues. You know what? This segment title should be called Meghan Markle Blinks, because the new story is literally Meghan takes a walk with her dogs and the press just went fucking bananas. Oh my God. Hello, it looks like she's enjoying herself. You know what I mean? Like it looks, I saw these photos all over the internet and I was like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. There's so many fucking updates for this Megxit. And the way that I wish I had come up with the word Megxit before anybody else will torture me until the end of my days. But guys, it's like every other article. It's like Meghan does something, you know, like, and we have to let them go. Everybody just needs to shut the fuck up. Everybody just needs to shut the fuck up. And I understand that I'm literally talking about them again while I'm telling people to stop talking about them again, and I'm bringing them up to talk about them again. I know what I'm doing, and I understand that I'm telling people to stop covering them while I'm covering them, talking to you about covering them. You know what I mean? I know what I'm doing. But I think we should stop covering them. Okay? Or you know what? Give me a consolidated report. Like, just give me a quick summary. Like, give me a Wikipedia movie plot summary. Mwah, right there. The ship sinks. That's all I want to know. You know what I mean? Give me just a little chunk, you know? Like the same thing with like Trump and Ukraine. I'm like, girl, they were talking. What did Ukraine do? What did she say? You know what I mean? What did Trump say? What did she do? Were they supposed to talk? Are they grounded? What do we do about the grounding? Is it us grounding them? Like, I don't know. Tell me everything in one thing like that, whatever. And you know why I think I'm traumatized with all the constant news? Because I am a survivor of the 2007 Britney Spears news cycle. I am a survivor. Do you remember, like, Britney Spears takes out Chihuahua? And I'm like, oh my God, she shot her Chihuahua. And it's like, no, she literally took him out to the groomers. Like, that is like something that like I survived through, okay? By the skin of my teeth, okay? So like, I get it. Meghan Markle is historical times. And you will argue with me in the YouTube comments that it's not because the UK is racist. But whatever, that's on you, that's fine. But I understand that her wanting to move to Canada and be away from her toxic family is newsworthy or whatever. But here in America, it's pretty fucking standard. You know what I mean? But enough is enough. And you know what? And you know what? And you know what? I hate to say it, I really do. I hope the UK press is sitting down. But she's gonna go on more walks. 100%. I feel like every day Meghan has a new family member that also like comes out with something to say, to get their like little 15 minutes in the limelight or whatever. And the comments are never nice and always ridiculous. Like her dad and her half-sister are like foaming at the mouth, rabid animals, and they'll give like the media headlines like she wears pads and not tampons. Or like, I saw her do her laundry and she doesn't use fabric softener. And I told her to wear fabric softener, and then she didn't pay me for the advice, and I sent her an invoice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's always like the most ridiculous shit. And you know what? Can somebody be nice to Meg for once? Can somebody be nice to my girl Meg for once? And like, you know what, Meg? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give you your nice comment of the day. Girl, you look so fucking happy, you and your baby. You look so cute. And let me just say, I am very impressed with your dog walking skills, because in a lot of these photos, those dogs are next to each other. And I have never been able to walk two dogs at the same time without them going rabid on each other. And I know what you're thinking, Tefi, it's because you're not an alpha. I know that. I know that. And the one time I tried any of Cesar Millan's tricks, it's a true story. One time I tried, you know, if you watch Cesar Millan, which I think we all have, I was trying to be an alpha, and I was walking my Basset Hound Droopy, rest in power. I didn't name her, Santa Claus did in 2001. While I was walking Droopy, and per usual, she was barking at nothing because she was blind and deaf. Love you, Droops. And I was trying to control her down the Granada golf course in Coral Gable, and she started barking. I tried to do the Cesar Millan like zzz thing, zzz. And the bitch bit me, and when she bit me, I said, sorry, and a jogger jogged by me, and he gave me the, which means pussy, vibes, and I was like, I'm not meant to be an alpha, I'm a beta. I'm a beta. So Meg, I love that you're an alpha, and I think that the media needs to just relax a little bit, let the bitch take a stroll, okay? And I just, I feel bad for Kate Middleton, because I feel like she's gonna do like more acting jobs, more voiceover work, but it's not gonna be like as scandalous as we think. And Kate Middleton is gonna be back in the limelight. You know that Kate Middleton is back in the UK, probably preparing for that limelight. Once again, all that attention, you know? I'll never forget when they like called her cheap because she wore a Zara dress, and I was like, well, I'm wearing rainbow. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. And you know, so Kate is probably preparing to do that. And you know what, so is Pippa. Pippa's probably somewhere like getting her next dress fitted for the event. You know what I'm talking about, sister's wedding. Nips were out, ass was poking out, double cheeked up. Just walking around with all that ass, okay? And I was like, Pippa, 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 Pippa. We're the same kind of bitch, sweetheart. La misma raza. I see you. I see you. No. No. This can't be real. Is this real? No, oh, there's a sound. This isn't a test. Oh my God, guys. It's happened. The red alert. Rihanna's single. I'm just hearing this. What's that? Us Weekly reports that Rihanna and Hassan have broken up. What's that? Neither celeb has commented, so it might not be true, but we're going with it for the show. So I don't know if I believe this or whatever. I also think that calling Hassan a celebrity is very kind, because if we're gonna be real, and let's be real, we would say, hey, that guy whose family owns Toyota that also dated Naomi Campbell once, like that's who it's not a celebrity. I have yet to see his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, okay? So last year, a source said that Rihanna and Hassan understand each other very well and their personalities mesh well together. They're both so different, but it works for them. Wow. And then another source said, Rihanna is fun and wild while Hassan is serious. Tefi, well, did you? Of course I did. Of course I consulted the fucking science. Are you kidding me? What, I'm an amateur? Rihanna, a Pisces, right? Look at that fucking Pisces. Give me a break. And then he is a Libra, right? So both of these signs, they live for like romance, selfless love, unconditional love, which doesn't exist, but whatever, they love it. Whatever. That's a side note. I don't believe in unconditional love, because you don't get to label love in a way that you get to treat me however the fuck you want, but you're supposed to love me unconditionally. No, bitch. Leave. But listen, okay, so this is not a terrible match, but it's not ideal. And I will say also, side note, in astrology, there are no two signs that are impossible, just some that are more ideal than others. I am a Cancer dating an Aquarius. Pray for me. Okay, so water and air. I'm the same situation as them. That's right, me and you, Rihanna. Water and air. It's a little what? A little huracán. It's Andrew, baby. Okay? And also, every family in Miami has a story about a baby during Hurricane Andrew that almost flew out of a window. So many babies. We all know them, too. So many babies almost flew out of windows. Why? Anyway, so. Oh, but listen to this. Rihanna, you're like, oh, she's so water, she's sensy. Aries moon, Aries rising. That bitch is dangerous. Okay? And Hassan, so that's great for Libra, right? So, and it just makes sense, and I pray that they are still together, but not for the happiness of Rihanna, I have to say. Not for the kids, us, the children. Tefi, but we hardly knew him. Why do you want her to stay with him? No. Because we need the album. We need the album. Now listen to my reasoning. We need the album because we are starving. You know what I mean? We need nourishment. We need Rihanna nourishment, okay? And if she doesn't hand over the album, if she does not give it to us, I have a fear that she's gonna say, hey, I have some new ideas since the breakup. I have some new ideas for a song. Can we get in the studio, delay the album a little bit more? And I say nay. I say no, and I say nay. No. Listen, you can't just jump into the studio and delay it longer. ¿Quién te manda? Nobody. Why? And listen, I am not saying that you should not work off your inspirations. I love Adele just like the next Adele. You know what I mean? But like, it's gonna be another year of working through her feelings. You know what I mean? And you know what, little Miss Mogul that I respect? I get it. Breakups put you into like, have you ever tried writing a poem or doing anything creative when things are going well in your life? No, that shit sucks. Your best shit comes out when you're sad. You don't think I know that? I suffer from depression. That's why I'm so funny. No, I'm just kidding, but listen. And also because my parents got divorced. But listen, if you need some creative therapy, get yourself some watercolor, vete afuera, and get to finger painting, and leave the album alone. You know what I mean? Paint the front of your body and slap yourself into some canvas, but leave the album alone. Jackson Pollock, that bitch. Take that and just polka dot, you know what I mean? When you're like, oh, I'm really feeling it. I'm like an artist. Do that shit. Go bananas. Go to Barbados. Sing everywhere. Sing in the streets. You know, but give us the album. Just give us the album. Just give us a crumb. Give us a crumb of the album. And this tortures me because I also want the breakup album. Give me the love. Give me the happiness. Give me the honeymoon phase. Give me the growth, you know what I mean? And then give me the breakup. And then give me the growth again. And then give me the lessons. I want it too. I want it too. I want to be on this road with you. But you got to give me a starting point. You got to give me a starting point. And I don't want to go through like the whole thing in one album with you. I want to hold your hand through R9. Just give me the album. And you know what? I'm going to say it. I've never said this in my life, in my 29 years walking this earth. Please don't be inspired by your broken heart. And I'm sure it's great the way it is. Don't touch the fucking album. Just keep that shit the way it is for right now. You know what I mean? And you know what? I'm not being insensitive, Rihanna. If you're like, oh my God, Tefi, I'm going through it. Okay, I understand. You're one of my girls. Hello, water sign, water sign. You don't think I know? You don't think how low we can get? Hello? When I went through a breakup, the seamless delivery men were like, hey, Tefi. I'm like, first name basis. I really got to get out of this house. You don't think I know? You don't think I know what it's like? So this is what I'm going to tell you, Rihanna, Robin. You're going through the breakup, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna put on The Holiday with Kate Winslet, Cameron Diaz, Jude Law, Jack Black, star-studded, okay? You're gonna put that on. When you get to the scene where Kate Middleton has her moment, okay, with Jasper, and if you know the moment. As soon as she has that moment, you're gonna pause it. You're gonna look in the mirror, you're gonna go on your little phone, and you're gonna put on Can't Tell Me Nothing by Kanye West, and you're gonna fucking vibe out. That's gonna buy you at least 25 endorphins. I think that's how that works. Okay? And you are literally so talented, Riri. You're so unreal, okay? And I want to validate you for a second, okay? I know everyone's like, oh, you're so much better than him, you're so much better than him, don't worry about it, but it hurts. That hurts to hear when you're heartbroken. And I understand the appeal to him, I do. I keep telling Molly, like, Molly, write a producer. I don't want to confuse you with another Molly on this show. But I tell Molly, write a producer, like, I think he's hot. And she's like, Tefi, that is not your type at all. I'm like, yes, it is. He's hot. She's like, how is he your type? I'm like, he has all my requirements. 10 fingers, 10 toes, $1 billion. We'll be back after this break. Fuck it. We're gonna have to do it live because we didn't have time. Molly, am I doing a good job?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so we have reached my favorite part of the show. Okay, this is where we get to bond a little bit, you know, have a one-on-one, a powwow, because it's a big bad world out there, and I wouldn't want you to go out there feeling unprepared. Okay, we call this Tefi's tip. Just the tip. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Pero Stefania, what? How could you not talk about Jen and Brad this weekend with the pics where he's holding her back and her fingers are like in the jacket? Let me tell you something. I'm wearing a blazer right now and that shit feels good. So if my ex-husband did that, I'd be like, you know, call me later. I'll be in my Hollywood Hills home. You know the one, because we used to live there together. But anyway, so I would say this to everybody out there obsessing over these photos. Listen, we all love it. We love that Brad and Jen give each other hard eyes. You can't deny it either. Nah, they're just friends. Those are heart eyes. You saw Brad watching the video of her accepting the speech, and he's like, it's like Steve Carell in Like a Virgin movie poster with the light. Like 100%, you know? Jen and Brad should not make you romanticize your ex-boyfriend, and you should not fucking text him. Just because Jen and Brad can make it work does not mean that you and Chad can make it work. Okay, like, and let's state the facts. Jennifer Aniston was married to Brad Pitt, and Brad Pitt left her because Jennifer didn't want to have kids yet, and he went and had kids with Angelina Jolie, his co-star, and it turns out he's not even good at the whole dad thing. He's like, oh, Jennifer, I think I fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, this is not a love story. This is not a love story. It's a little bit of a love story. But it's not one that we should romanticize, okay? So stop looking at Jennifer, stop using Jennifer and Brad to get back with your ex-boyfriends. Especially if they had kids with Angelina Jolie. Okay, that's our show. Real life tips for real life bitches. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Same place, same time. Thank you for coming. Thank you for viewing. Okay, I'll see you. Bye.